Hello everyone and welcome back to Cabin Ceramics, inspiring your journey with clay. Today's video is all about how to glaze this daisy mug. This mug came out of the kiln this morning. I'm so pleased with it. I'm really pleased with the daisies. I think the daisies look fab. So what I used was a daisy cutter and I just scored and slipped these on. So let's get to the glazing process. If you watched my last video, you'll know that I unboxed some Amaco Celadon Glazes. I mentioned that I've never used the Amaco Celadon Glazes. I know, shock, horror. So I'm going to give this a go today. I'm going to paint this colour into the inside of the mug, and I think I'll also put it on the handle as well. To glaze the inside of the mug, I'm going to be using this Hake brush. So this is a really nice soft brush to get inside any pots. So I'm going to use the Celadon Glaze inside. I'm going to give this mug 3 coats. To colour the daisies, I'm going to paint the middle bit yellow. I'm going to use green to paint the stems. I'm also going to apply a bit of white underglaze over the daisy. One layer has dried and it looks really nice and smooth inside. I'm now going to apply a second layer using the Hake brush. Get as much of the glaze onto the brush. I'm just going to go straight in. Nice smooth action all the way around. Okay, I'm pleased with how that's looking. Whilst I'm leaving it to dry, I'm going to show you how to do the handle. I'm going to use a much smaller brush. So you can see why you do need 3 layers. So 1 layer would not be enough. You'd still be able to see the white porcelain underneath. I'm going to use a smaller brush for the inside of the handle. The thing about working with clay, and especially glazing pieces, especially intricate pieces like this, is you've got to really concentrate on what you're doing, and when you're really concentrating, the mind is still. If you're interested in watching more of my videos, don't forget to subscribe. You can also check my work out on cabinceramics.co.uk. Okay, getting inside here is going to be really tricky, so I need an even tinier little brush just for this area here. Whew! Am I going to get that in there? I don't know. Does it need to be smaller? It needs to be smaller. Smaller. Okay. So don't forget, you need to add 3 layers. I want to make sure you're getting into every single little nook and cranny. And you can see already where it's starting to dry. And look at the inside, almost dry. The inside of the mug has now had 3 coats of the Celadon Amaco Glaze, and so has the handle. I'm now going to make a start on painting the daisies. I'm going to be using the Amaco Velvet Underglaze, and this is yellow. Give it a bit of a shake first. You're also going to need a jar with a little bit of water in. I like to add the Velvet Underglazes to a palette, and that's just so if I need to I can mix some colours together. Again, I will apply 3 coats So you don't need to do a perfect circle. If you've ever noticed on a daisy, it does spread out slightly to the sides. I think I might cry if this goes all wrong in a glaze firing. Look how the daisy mug turned out. I am so pleased with it. I'm just so impressed with the Amaco Celadon Glaze. Remember that I put 3 coats inside? It is so pretty. I'm also really pleased with how the daisies turned out. So there's nothing more else to do but have a lovely cup of tea and have a look at some of my blumpers that I made today. Blumpers? Blumpers, what are they? What's it called?
Blooper.
Blooper. Go and watch some of my blumpers that I've made. Blumper, what is it?
Blooper.
Amaco. Has the handle. Has